Good evening, guys. Welcome back to another TA update. And today I'm currently diving into Everdome. I've gone over this project, I think, a few times in the past week, and I'm just trying to keep up to date with it. I do think it's an amazing project. But right now we've got some battles above us before we see any good price action, I do believe. And I'm going to explain why. Okay, so right now my sentiment is more to the bearish side. And that's because you can see here for Everdome, we had this, this was our level of support back here. You can see this is a key area of support. We had support here and we eventually lost that support, and now we're turning it into resistance. Okay, so what basically happened, I covered a few days ago to a week ago, was we was in this sort of descending triangle pattern, okay, where you're resistance, support, you know, and you're getting depleting buying pressure because you're putting in lower highs, okay. So in a sense you was already rolling over. Okay, I wanted that trend line to hold. I wanted this support line right here, okay, that we was holding this continuously as support, okay. We had a nasty wick here, okay, but we held this body closes as support, and that's what I was looking for. But unfortunately, you know, sometimes it's not how the market works, and you know what Bitcoin does, essentially the altcoins will follow with, you know, until otherwise. And right now, I do believe Bitcoin is currently, it's in a bit of a crash actually. I think not too far, not too much. Let me have a look at it quickly. Where are we? Yeah, so we're sitting at 37.7k at the moment, you know, and I'd expect that to just be fear or extreme fear, and so within that, from that, you know, because Bitcoin is struggling, you know, and it is putting in lows, I don't think Everdome is going to have any chance of actually breaking back above this key resistance, this previous support. Okay, support, now turned into resistance. I think we're going to struggle to get back above this for a while. And if we do, the more likely you hit, you know, the more times you hit your head on resistance, you know, you're given the more likely you're going to start to roll over here and actually, you know, come down and potentially retest this low. Now, why I think that's going to happen, if I get the EMAs on here, the 20 and the 55, is because since the death cross on the daily, okay, you can see that we came down, we came up to the 55 and the 20, got rejected, came down to the 20 here, got rejected, and that's where we capitulated. Okay, now we've come to this low, and right now we've come back up to the daily 20 with a close below it and are struggling to get above it. Okay, you can see that we're hitting our head on this daily 20 continuously, and just like you did here, okay, look, you came up to it, you was holding it for a bit, we actually lost support. So are we going to do the same? We've come up, we're holding it for a bit, are we going to lose support and potentially come down and retest this low? I don't think it would be a bad thing if so, because it would show nice reversal structure. If we came up like this and came and started to come down, you know, and came back down and formed a higher low and started to pick up, you can see that that would be a low, a higher low, and that would be bullish structure. Okay, that would be some sort of ascending triangle. It would be nice to see something like that. If not, if this low is lost, what you can see here, for Dome, is we didn't actually come down to this wick. Okay, we haven't come down to this wick here. Okay, the wick low. We did come down, but we didn't put in a low as this low here in February, the 9th of February. Okay, so I would like this wick to be filled in with a candle. Right now, the wick hasn't been filled in with a candle. So you can see here, look, the candle closes here. Okay, tie up nigh on shy with the candle closes here on this capitulation. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here, guys, is wicks tend to get filled in with candles. Okay, they do tend to get filled in. So this area here hasn't been filled in with a candle yet. Okay, so we could still come down, potentially lose this low and come and retest this low down here. That's if this low gets lost. Okay, that would be the potential play, and you know, that would give a downside of roughly around another 44% for Dome, which I don't think would be, I mean, I think it would be a great opportunity if it did come down to that sort of level. Equally, if it came down to this low, this low here for a double bottom or an ascending triangle, you know, we've still got a percentage of 36% to fall if we do get rejected from this 20 EMA. So that's the bearish scenario. Okay, that's the bearish scenario. The only bullish sort of thing here that I can really see forming for Everdome on the charts is potentially this sort of, it's either a pennant or a bull flag or something like that, where you've come up, you know, you've got a flag like this, okay, and that potentially could be a bull flag, and you could break out from the close there. I'm going to go to the closes. Say for a rough example, you would come back up and retest this high here, if we was to break out from that pennant or that flag. But equally, you know, if we look at this, this would bring us back up. If we broke out just from this pennant here, if it was just a pennant, we could break up, we'd run back into this trend line. Okay, that's the technical target. If we break out from this pennant, we could see upside, okay, and hold support. We could see upside of about 15%, running back into this price here of around 0.038. Okay, so that would be the upside. And then for me, I think we would see rejection here because the 55 would be coming down. And unless Bitcoin picks up and behaves, you know, I don't see us breaking above this level of resistance. Again, the trend line, if this is a bear pennant or just, yeah, some sort of bear pennant, you can see that you'd be coming down and losing. And actually, that would be a higher low. Okay, that would be a higher low. And again, I don't see Bitcoin behaving very well. And I am looking at more downside for that too. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a bullish scenario. Okay, a bullish scenario. Now, if I get a quick fib on, I'm just take these charts off and take these EMAs off quickly. So if I get a quick fib, and let's say we go from this high here. Okay, look, because we came to this low, we rallied up to this high, and now we're coming back down. So our low is potentially, this is the low we're retracing to. So we go from this high, and we go to the low. Okay, now what you can see here for Dome on the daily is that we are holding support of the 0.382 at the moment. Okay, so you can see that just right here. Okay, we're holding support at 0.032437. Now, if we started to lose that and close below it, you know, my minimal targets are going to be the 0.50 and the 0.618 in the near short term. Okay, in the near short term. So the reason being, again, if we get this pennant here, I can kind of see already that it would sort of tie up a little bit. So it'd be from about there to there. You can see that if we lost support of this pennant, you're going to come down and retest the 0.618, I do believe, in the near short term. But again, it all depends on Bitcoin's behavior. Right now, as my final thoughts are, we are under strong resistance that was previous support. Okay, and we need to get above, we need to get back above and close above this price range here, which is around 0.03861. So until anything goes above that and we maintain to hold that, I'm not going to be getting excited for Everdome. I'm going to be very cautious and actually look at more buying opportunities if it does in fact come up here and start to roll back down and retest these lower lows. You know, so that's what I'm looking for, guys. I hope that was informative. You know, I'm not perma bull or perma bear. I'm just trying to explain both sides of the story and hopefully get some nice information across for you to take away. But again, none of it, guys, is financial advice. It's all for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time, from Chart Nerd TA, peace out.